Hello, hello, everybody. I'm putting my jot form in the chat. So if you want to register to purchase anything, bid on anything, then you can fill that jot form out. And once I receive it, then feel free to bid. So I go by Ocean Breeze, my YouTube name. My name is Carrie, though. Either one is fine, or just Ocean. And I'm going to be showing about, I don't know, 20 items, 30 items today. And seeing if there's anything that y'all would like to bid on. And also just to kind of connect like with the jewelry crowd. It's my chance to see what's going on with you guys and how your jewelry week went and what your favorite purchase was, maybe that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my first item. And the first item is a necklace. It's interesting. It took me a minute to figure out like how does this really go on? Because hey there, it could be 16 inches or it could be 32. Because if you take this toggle off, actually I think it was my sister that helped me figure out like what the heck. You could wear it single strand as 32, but you'd have that toggle in the back, which doesn't matter. It just hangs out there, you know? And then you have that nice pendant. All right. I'm so excited for you, Happy. Let's be clear. You have provided a whole lot of comfort and laughter and lightheartedness to people for I don't know how many weeks, but for quite a while. And it's just really nice that you bring that to the live sales. It's necessary. It's I know that I've laughed out loud many times because of things you said. And it is got to be some kind of skill to make a joke in the chat because I know people have made jokes in the chat and I've tried to and it doesn't go well. It comes off weird. But you do it successfully like from the little sales that I attend that I can't attend when I'm not working. Um, you do it successfully every time. And so I just wanted to thank you. And it was a magical sale last night at Jody's. There was just like a really cool group of people just hanging out together and so I decided to do that. So we're even. You owe me nothing. And a big thank you from everyone to keeping things lighthearted and sharing your talent with us. It's definitely necessary. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to be showing jewelry um, right now, and it doesn't look like we have a lot of people here. But if someone's watching the replay and they decide that, gosh, that's something I might like to have, then you can go ahead and email me. My email is I'll put it in the chat. Ocean Breeze Cali at yahoo.com. Ocean Breeze Cali at, wow, am I slow? Yahoo.com. Okay, well, I am old after all. Yeah, yeah. All right. Um, right. And so this necklace that is, thank God my sister helped me figure out like how does this thing go? It's only a starting bid of $4. And it's got like a blue shell at the bottom. It's acrylic or plastic beads, toggle clasp. Yeah, I like that the two strands are kind of a little bit different too, different length. Oh no, they could be the same length. It was the way I was holding it. Don't let me lie. I don't want to lie to you. I like that. Okay, who needs a gift for a teacher? Look at how fun this is, and it's still on the card. You've got your world, you've got your pencil, an apple, and a book, which actually kind of looks like a computer, which would make a lot of sense right now. But um, it does have a few letters of the alphabet at the top and is a brooch. Here's the back. And it looks like, honestly, it looks like it's never been off the card. It's just, it's just hanging out, waiting. I don't have the box to go with it, even though I do have this cardboard here. So this is like the teacher's brooch. Teacher's brooch. And the starting bid on that would be $4 as well. Oh yeah. I'm supposed to say pass when we pass it, huh? Thank you. Thank you very much. Next, I have these beggar's beads. Why are they called beggar's beads? Do we know? No, we don't. But they're real pretty. They've got all kinds of different colors. You know what? Here's the barrel clasp. And easy, Tiger. Here's the barrel clasp. So you can definitely tell, yeah, that's vintage. That's looking vintage. And the beads are somewhat balanced from side to side. So you've got your green, your orange, clear. I would say the gray, mostly like orange tones and a little bit of green. And that's 32 inches of beggar's beads, and that's no 35 inches. And that's a starting bid of 35. There's I would say that's a gold tone in between the beads too. And that helps protect the beads. It looks finished that way too. 35 inches for $35. All right. Next, here is a bracelet still on the card. Still on the card. It was on clearance at some point, is probably when this was purchased. Originally at Kohl's for $30, a bracelet, stretch, totally clean. It hasn't been off the card yet. And unstretched, it's sitting at, well, 7.25. 7.25 unstretched. And that's a starting bid of $5. Faux pearl, clear rhinestone, stretch bracelet, starting bid $5. And that's a pass. Okay, next I have another bracelet. Oh, I love this thing. Oh, another stretch bracelet, but look how fabulous that is. That flower. It's like a pink and fuchsia rhinestones in the middle. And this is a starting bid of $4 for a stretch bracelet. I would say like an antique gold toned. We'll see what falls on the mandrel. It falls at a 7, but it certainly can stretch past that. I would say it's almost like a copper tone in that flower. Those petals are super nice. In like a copper tone. So that's One stretch bracelet with the flower for $4, and that's a pass. We might just be going through kind of what I brought today, and then that'll be that. That'll be the whole live if we don't have a lot of other people show up, which is fine. And we'll see. We'll just see what happens. I'm willing to go with it and roll with it. Here's a bracelet that is silver tone. It does have faux pearls, but it's also silver, and it has a heart. Let me show you the heart. That was the back of it. This is the front of it. Yeah, maybe sharing is a little is something I probably should do, but I just figure I grow organically, and if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. So this is quite the clasp. That's a nice little charm on that. Faux pearl silver bracelet. The starting bid is $4, and it sits at 6.5. 6.5, and that's it. Yeah. So it's not that big. It's been a lot of fun being a buyer on other people's sales, and so I've really enjoyed that a ton. But I found that like being both a buyer and a seller while working full time, that's a little difficult. That's a little difficult there. So I might just concentrate on the selling part and do more of that. We'll see. This next bracelet, I'm not sure if these are stones or if they're plastic. It's black and it is silver toned. It has a toggle clasp. The starting bid is $4. It tests in glass. I tested it on the Presidium, and we got a test of glass on it. The $300 Presidium, size 7, 7 inches on this bracelet. Yeah. $4 starting bid for the black and silver tone bracelet. I think I'll go back. I might go back to video sales and see how that works out. It's tough to give up a certain time on the weekend when the weekend is all you have. So we'll see. This next bracelet is dyed shell, very colorful. Look at all those colors. Yeah. And that's a starting bid of $4. It's a stretch. And it sits at 6.5 unstretched, but it certainly has plenty of stretch in it. Multicolored. Okay. Starting bid $4 if you contact me after. I can certainly send that to you afterwards. No problem. If you contact me by email. What I do is I use PayPal to send invoices. So I just email an invoice to you using PayPal, and then using Pirate Ship, because it costs a little bit less than some other ways of shipping. Then that usually starts about $6 and moves up from there. But I use Pirate Ship to ship because they have really good rates. So this is a necklace. I do not know how long. Let's take the beast out. I'm going to have to double it up. It's pretty long. 16. Sits at 16. So doubled, it's 16. That would be 16, 16, 32. 32. Pink, fuchsia, white. Those are the modeled colors on this necklace. Starting bid is $3. I think they're stones because they're kind of cool, but they're very small millimeter stones. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask if you could email me your email so I can contact you because I don't have a way to contact you. I thought it might be nice to have your email. My email is right in there. Ocean Breeze Cali at yahoo.com. Excellent. Yay. Okay, this next necklace, also starting bid of $4, is 20. It has a 23-inch chain, and it's got a really cool, interesting chain. It's a very small clasp, lobster claw type clasp, and the pendant on it, it's this design, but it actually opens up. But it's not a locket. That yellow in there is kind of like some substrate or cotton or something like that that you would put perfume on or you would put essential oils on, something like that. And there's a closure with a magnet so it stays nice and closed. Starting bid is $4 for the silver toned essential oil contained necklace. It's a really good idea because if you had that, as a necklace like this and you had some nice smelling something in there, then you could potentially just smell that all day while you're wearing the necklace. Okay. Next is, because I'm a fan of purple, love the purple. I have a pendant and it says amethyst on the Presidium. It says Cabana 925. I did not test the sterling because I really hate scratching jewelry. I truly do. I don't like it at all. But this amethyst pendant is a starting bid of $49. Look how pretty that is. And then you want to see the back? I'll show you the back. What was really cool too this week is I was able to see a couple sellers selling something like the exact same things that I had. One of them could have been, like originated from me. I don't know, but another didn't. And it was the exact same thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. Like it made me, you always feel like, is my jewelry good enough? Are people going to want this? And so it just made me feel good that others YouTube resellers were like, hey, look at this, and really liking it and selling it. So that was a lot of fun. It also made me feel like, oh, maybe I'm learning something. It's only been about a year that I've been learning about jewelry, so I'm somewhat new at it. But I've learned how to do a lot of things in my lifetime. I've been new at many things, and you just you keep learning, you keep doing and learning. So this next pendant is jade. It tests in jadeite on the Presidium. Yeah, I had to go back and say, like, who bought that? Really? Silver toned. I did not test to see if it was silver acid test, but it does say 925. And I believe it has the symbol for longevity in the center of that pendant. It's a starting bid of 29. 29. Yeah. So much fun. Yeah. So much fun. Okay. Oh, you know what? I have these green necklaces. One is green and blue. And this is a starting bid of $20. Glass beads, tiny little seed beads. And then you've got the blue acrylic with the green glass. And then a green pendant at the base with the faux pearl. Let's get the beast out. It says it's, whoa, yeah, it's 20. It's 20 inches, which is nice. And then it has an extender, which is like 3 inches long. It's on a nice chain. It feels stout. It feels stout. And then the next one is so similar, but it's hearts. Like instead of swirls, it's hearts. It has the same starting bid of $20. And um, it must be vintage because this little thing on it just looks vintage to me. Maybe someone who makes jewelry, knows like, oh, I know what that is. I know what year that's from. Um, but it's all green hearts and green beads, glass, and it is pretty long. Starting bid of $20. It's got to be. It might be like 30 inches. Yep. I would say 28 inches. 28 because it falls all the way down to the bottom of the beast, and the beast goes to 28. All right, we're going to pass on that. Next, I have, oh, this is so fun. A little collection of like cool little like shopping items. It says jewelry pins by Karamia. Karamia. It's still on the card. Originally, it must have been $38. I'm starting this. It's got a shoe, a hat, another shoe, a purse. The charms are a hat, a shoe, a purse, a tag. Super cool. $5 would be for this multi-toned brooch, and I would say that's at least three inches in the width. And then here's the back. If you wanted to see the ring, let me see. Go like that. If you need to wear something while sourcing, Happy Ducky says, "Hey, that might be a good thing to wear while you're sourcing. Just put the good juju on you. Like, come on, and let me find the good stuff." And sourcing is no joke. My hats off to the people who get some of the things they get. It was impressive, just impressive this week. Some of the things that people got, and I don't. Yeah, it's that whole part of it is a mystery to me. So we got to work on that one. All right, let me bring this whole tray over, and then we'll just go through this one little tray, and then that'll be that. That'll be short and sweet today. So these are moissanite earrings. They're baguettes. And did you know on the Presidium that moissanite tests as diamond? It like comes up the same. So I think the Presidium, what it does is it's just like the hardness of the stone. Maybe it measures that. So my question is Well, now, when do you know if you have a diamond or if you have moissanite? Because moissanite is not as expensive as diamonds. Um, yeah, and then how to tell. Now, there's this cute little card that comes with it. I'm not sure what it means, but this is a starting bid of $39 for moissanite, clear moissanite, pierced stud earrings. With a box. And then also, in case you wanted a little bit different design, I have these other moissanite earrings that I purchased. I was just curious, like, what is this stuff? So it was so fun to get these in. These are unisex um, stud earrings, and these are also moissanite with a starting bid of $39, and they're pierced studs as well. There is a tag on it. They haven't been up. They're new on the tag. The tag says 925 moissanite for what it's worth. And then, it has the GRA card with it, but who knows what, how valid that whole thing is. Happy Ducky says moissanite and diamonds differ primarily in sparkle, cost, and origin. Well, yeah. Moissanite produces more fire, like the rainbow colored flashes, and costs 4 to 5 times less. We'll see if the cost changes over time. Diamonds are a little harder on the Mohs scale. Okay, 10, whereas moissanite is 9.25 to 9.5. It's nearly as durable and often looks identical to our naked eyes. Okay, we'll pass on that. Thanks for the information, Happy Ducky. She's feeding me some information about diamonds and moissanite. Still, fantastic, to spend 4 or 5 times less on that, and say if you lose it or something happens like that. So, um, yeah, I'm a fan. And also there's people who, I don't know, you want to make sure your things are ethically sourced, and so moissanite may provide the opportunity to have a similar item without it causing trouble in a certain area of the world. I'm going to show you some rings now. This one test is garnet, and it's a size 6.25. It does say 925 on it. I did not scratch it. Size 6.25. It is a starting bid of $6 only. My rings were really popular last time. This one, I don't know if this was part of it or not. Look at that. That's a nice color. Definitely got the pomegranate color in there. Size 6.25. Test is garnet and starting bid $6. So we'll pass on that. Okay. Well, yeah, this next ring is a size 9. And it reminds me of those moissanite earrings. Like look at the shape of that square shape, very similar. A thick band on it. It I don't know if it's CZ. The pave set they're so tiny that there's no way I could get the pin of the Presidium on there to test it without hitting metal. It does say 925, and it has a circle for its hallmark. And you might be able to see that right there. Size 9, and the starting bid is $14. All right. Let's move on to the next ring. This is a starting bid also of $14. It's size 7.75. It tests as amethyst and it does say 925 on the ring. It's like a teardrop. How's that for focus? Or do I need to bring it back a little bit? And then here's the back of it. Size 7.75, $14, and has 925 on the ring and tests as amethyst. I will pass on that. Okay, two more rings. Oh, put my hand behind it. I always feel like I'm putting my hand in front of people's face when I do that. It's a really good idea. Oh, this one looks like the same. I have two rings that are the same, and I didn't even know it. So this one that tests as garnet has, yeah. Oh my gosh. You know, you have too much jewelry when you realize, oh my gosh, I have like two rings that are the same. Same size too, size. Oh no, a different size 7.25. It says 925 on it. It tests as garnet. Yeah, and I'd be willing to do it for $6. Get that color. Yeah. Happy darn. I might just 7.25. Just might keep one of these. That's a real handy ring to have. All right, the next one is size 8. And it does say there is a hallmark that I'm not able to read. It does say 925 on the band. And it tests as amethyst. And it's more of a chunker. It is a starting bid of $27. So I tested all those stones. It came up amethyst. On the Presidium. All right, size 8. Thanks for looking at that. Next, we have some silver tone earrings. And they are dangles, very clean looking. These are about 2 inches in height. The starting bid is $5. Here's the back. These are silver toned. All right, thanks for looking at that. We have earrings that are like a mauve and purple color. So they're dangles, but they're hoops. The starting bid would be $5 as well. And I would say those are about 3 inches in length. And here's the back. I would say these are used. It almost looks like um, the backs, the two different ones are a little different color. So they've been pre-loved. And next, before there was moissanite, there was cubic zirconia. These tiny little stud earrings, pierced stud earrings, are so cute, and they have a little box too. That it's a little. The box it does have some scrapes and stuff. You know, it was in someone's drawer and it knocked around a little bit, but there is a box. It does say cubic zirconia and sterling silver on it. This is a starting bid of $6. I know. Oh, hang on there, Tiger. Okay. So next we have some earrings that are black and white. Meow. How fun are those? And these are pierced too. There's the back. I'm not fancy. I don't really go for the new backs unless they look really discolored or something. So those are original. The starting bid on the black and white stud earrings is $5. Okay. We have to break things up, we have an anklet. Anyone like an anklet? Now this is gold toned. It's I believe it is glass, blue and clear stones, rhinestones. It's nice and sparkly. See if I can get that. There we go. And it is 10 inches. Yeah, 10 inches. And so I would call that an anklet, and the starting bid on that is $4. Happy, you're really good at this. I'm sorry, I'm not providing you with much challenge today. That's okay. We'll take it easy. We'll take it easy today. And there's other people on, and I think someone's got a clearance sale going on. And okay, good. Um, hey, look at these earrings that match the green swirl necklace. These are glass beads and silver tone. I just think they look like with that blue and green necklace. What a compliment. They've got the swirl, they've got the green. These are a starting bid of $5. Now I bet those clear ones and the ones on the top are plastic, but the bottom green swirls are green, are, are glass. Starting bid $5. Okay. And next we have a pair of earrings that are pink. These are all acrylic or plastic, and they're faceted. So they're nice and light, probably about an inch and a half um, from the top of the bead to the bottom. So starting bid of $2 for plastic pink. It looks like it has one little plastic stopper on it, and the other one doesn't have one. But with a starting bid of $2, I think you can forgive me for that. I have if you really want one, I have another plastic doodad I can put on the end of that too. And then next I have, this is a necklace and pair of earrings. Let me take it off the card. This is what I used to wear when I was a young woman. Obviously coming from my personal collection. They are pierced. Pink, faux pearl. They do have a pink rhinestone on them. I wonder if they're 1928 because the back of that has that 1928 signature pattern. I was in love with that brand when I was little. And then here's the necklace. It has that rose and a dusty pink bead at the very bottom. It does have white beads as stations. It's gold toned. The starting bid for the set is $10, and I'll let you know how big the necklace is. Ooh, yeah. Who knows if this would even fit? Because it's showing me like between 15 and 16. So I would say 15 inches. Oh, here's a little hang tag. It does say 1928 on it. And it does have a barrel clasp. So 15 and a half, 15 to 15 and a half inches. If you know of a sweet, innocent, nice person. I'm not allowed to wear this anymore. I've been tainted. And that's it. I think we're going to call it. There's those things that I ran through with a starting bid. If you want to email me and disclaim those items, what I'll do is I'll honor those prices until this evening. And then that gives me time to do invoicing tomorrow on Sunday. And then I can go ahead and send those depending on when you pay. If you pay straight away, I can send the packages out perhaps on Monday afternoon after work. So thanks so much for being here. I look forward to emailing you and connecting with you a little bit. And I'm just so excited about your necklace. Happy Ducky got this necklace. It was like silver swirl and then like a pink loop right in it. And that's how I describe it. It was one of those things where either you really liked it or you thought, what was that? And so it's so fun to see what your style is. And it's really nice to be able to appreciate you in a way that where you'll like what you get when you receive it. Yeah. The heart bracelet with the pearls. I don't think it is. Yeah. I don't think it's sterling. Oh, it's back here. No. It's it's not a Brighton piece. Oh, here it is right here. I really like the one with the flower. Yeah. Yeah, because the clasp on it is like, ooh, but it doesn't have a heart hang tag or a bee. Yeah. All right, my friend, I'm gonna call it, and we'll yeah, totally rethink how I do this and what's gonna work for me in the future. I thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of the day. Yeah. Enjoy your day. Yeah. Feel free to send me a picture of it if you want. I'd be I'd be happy to see it. All right, take care, my friend. We'll see you in the chats. Bye.